Hello guys, and welcome to yet another review of the Star Wars The Black Series Gaming Grades exclusive Battlefront 2 Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. It's a long name, big tongue twister, try to say that 3 times fast. So, we have this new Gaming Grades exclusive. For those who don't know, the Gaming Grades are exclusive to GameStop only. I got actually pretty lucky. With the recent launch of Hasbro Pulse Germany, I actually managed to secure myself 6 of these. Mainly to army build and customize, of course. I need customization fodder, so that's why I have so many. So he's basically just an ARC Trooper repaint of Echo. Here he is in all of his glory. Here's the back of the box so you guys can see and read the read-up if you guys would like to do so. You have the art on the right side here. Over on the right, you don't have much other than Star Wars The Black Series and Gaming Grades at the top here. Then, of course, you have this beautiful front showing what he comes with. He doesn't seem to come with a long rifle or a normal blaster, just his 2 pistols here. Another Gaming Grades sticker right here, which is actually a bit off center on my copy here. Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is the game that he was introduced in, and then the long-ass name, Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. Got the art on the side again, in all of its glory. There it is. Looks really nice. Again, Umbra Operative ARC Trooper on the side here. And then we're back to the back. Let's get this guy out of the box and take a closer look at the Umbra Operative. And here he is out of the box. I tried to put him in a somewhat decent pose. He's basically just a repaint of the ARC Trooper Echo figure. I will do a comparison in a moment. Just in black with that signature orange, yellow skull print on all of the figure, or the majority of the figure, but the rest is just black. And it's actually cast in a black plastic. The only difference, aside from the color scheme to Echo, is the fact that the helmet, which does have a Tamara Morrison head sculpt underneath, is glued onto the head, which I find to be quite unfortunate. As a customizer, I can always, paint up a head and put it underneath. But yeah, this is him, and we'll go over articulation right now. I took him off the rotating turntable just so we can take a closer look at the articulation. He has a Tamara Morrison head sculpt underneath, which is hard to see because it's all cast in black plastic, even the head sculpt, so it makes it a bit difficult to see. He has the exact same articulation than any of the other clone reviews I've done so far, mainly because he is using majority of the new Clone Trooper body mold, just with a bunch of extra accessory pieces. Head doesn't move back at all. Front, we get a little bit of front movement, just a tiny little bit. He doesn't have any side to side, again, because of that pauldron piece hindering it. For arm articulation, he has full 360 movement, which is a bit hindered by the pauldron piece, but you can still go all the way around. A single jointed elbow with rotation at the elbow, and he has a trigger finger on his right hand with a side to side hinge. On the left hand, he has a gripping hand with up and down hinge movement. He has a ball joint inside of the torso, which allows for some nice hula hoop action. That's one of the few things that is not hindered by any of the accessories. The skirt piece is made of a soft rubber. It does allow him to kick up that far back, which is something. He has a single jointed knee with rotation at the knee, and he has a boot articulation which goes down that far, hindered by the armor, up that far, which is pretty good. And he does have a side-to-side hinge on his foot for ankle pivot. Now we're going to be taking a close look at that detail. I think it's amazing paint application. They try to achieve some sort of paint scratching effect, which doesn't work as well since the rest of the armor is just really shiny, but he has really good paint application. I do see some splotches of orange paint on the pauldron piece right here, which doesn't bother me too much myself. It's a lot easier to see paint effects on a black body with a bright orange paint. Paint goes all the way down to the hand with a nice amount of paint detail on his right arm. Again, you can see some paint chipping effect that they were trying to go for, but I think it works quite well. You have some silver paint application on the back here, which does look quite nice, I think. Then for the skirt piece, it also has a nice amount of paint on there. I don't see any defects. I think this is some indentation, probably from the packaging. It doesn't bother me too much. This is completely molded in a black plastic. In a second, when I compare, you guys are gonna see the difference. For the knee pads, they're also painted in the solid orangey yellow color, and then the shins have just some more paint detail. And there is a little bit more paint detail on the foot here actually, that kind of, I think, where they were going for that skull paint job a little bit more, or whatever you might want to call this. I don't know too much about this trooper. Even though he is so simple and he is just basically reuse, I do really enjoy ARC troopers. You know me, guys, I've basically just done trooper reviews so far, and you know, I love a good ARC trooper, and I love army building them. I have a lot of troopers. I have a lot of ARCs now as well, and I'm gonna jump at every occasion to get another ARC. We're gonna do some comparison shots just so you guys can see what he looks like next to some other ARC troopers. So let's do some comparison. I'm gonna start off with comparing him to the original introduction of the mold, Echo right here. He has a lot more paint detail than he does, obviously, because he's mainly black with the orangey yellow paint scheme. I did notice their ammo pouches are on opposite sides. His is on the left and his is on the right. But other than that, there is not much else going on in terms of differences other than paint. The helmet molds are the exact same. Again, he does have a Temuera Morrison head sculpt underneath, but with Echo here, you can in fact remove his helmet, which is awesome. I mean, he is a blank clone head, so if you want to, you can take his head and put it on him. I think what they should just do is put a blank or this kind of head just underneath this helmet, or make the helmet removable. I'm not sure how much more expensive that would deem to be, but I think it would just be so awesome for them to do that. Now we're going to be comparing him to one of the Phase 1 helmet ARC troopers. Alright, now we're going to use one of my customs as a reference for the Phase 1 helmet ARC trooper, since I don't have a photo out of the box right now. Here is ARC Trooper Torin. He is completely made up, so don't look him up. It's just one of the ARC customs that I decided to do. I did use the Fordo body for him as a custom. I just wanted to kind of put them together so you guys can just see the difference in helmet molds. The more ARC troopers, the better. I mean, this alone just looks amazing, and they're not even all the same character. And here he is next to the 50th anniversary 501st Clone Trooper. I think they look great together, even though they're using different body molds. So yeah, this has been the review and comparison of the Black Series Umbra Operative ARC Trooper. It is a pain in the butt to film because it's a black figure on a black background, but I hope it managed to look good. Let me know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. See what you guys think. I'd love to read what you guys are thinking of when looking at this guy. And if you guys want to see more reviews just like this and more, please subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications to never miss out on any future reviews that I'm going to be doing. There's a bunch still left to review. Also stuff that is Marvel Legends, not just Black Series, so you have that to look forward to if you guys are interested in that. And I will be seeing you guys in my next review. And until then, auf Wiedersehen.